Who was Dr. Hargobind Khorana? An American citizen since 1965, Hargobind Khorana was born in India and his style and culture are Indian. This great scientist was born on January 9, 1922. He was born in Raipur village of Multan district in West Punjab. Hargobind was a brilliant student. In 1945, he completed MSc from the same college. Meanwhile, the British government awarded him a scholarship for further studies in England. In 1946, he left for England and registered for PhD at Liverpool University, and in 1948, he received the PhD. For 3 years he got the opportunity to work with world-renowned scientist Alexander Todd on the structure of living organisms. In the meantime, he came in contact with a lady in Switzerland and married her. When a better opportunity came his way, he moved to Canada and joined the biochemistry department of the British Columbia University in Vancouver and stayed there till 1960. After arriving in America in 1960, he joined Wisconsin University in California state. He had then decided to settle there. In 1965, he received American citizenship. He was appointed as professor and joint director at the Institute of Enzyme Research in Wisconsin University. He worked there till 1970. In 1970, Khorana joined as professor of chemistry and biology at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. The research carried out by him and his co-workers in chemistry at Wisconsin University gave a boost to his career. He was interested in unraveling the genetic code. He synthesized each of the 64 nucleotide triplets that make up the code. In 1968, the Nobel Prize for Physiology and Medicine was jointly awarded to Hargobind Khorana, Marshall Nirenberg, and Robert Hawley. This prize was given for their research on deciphering of the genetic code. Khorana made an important contribution towards the analysis of nucleic acid. He created nucleotides from simple chemicals and developed a method of arranging them in a pattern. After he received the Nobel Prize, he also received the American Chemical Society Award and the Gibbs Medal. The Government of India honored this son of the soil with the Padma Bhushan in 1969. Khorana's next major achievement came in 1970, when he and synthesis of the first artificial gene. The same year he moved to Mass. Institute of Technology, MIT, where by 1976 his team had made a cyst which was capable of functioning in a living cell. He was busy with his group at MIT, which consisted of students from Japan, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, India, and Nepal. More than 15 of them got degrees under his guidance. Many of them completed their training and returned to their homelands to continue research with new teams. On October 20, 1974, an international conference of physiological science was held in New Delhi. More than 1,700 scientists from all over the world participated. Khorana came to India after a gap of 20 years. By nature he was very polite. He continued to be engrossed in his research. On November 9, 2011, he left for heavenly abode.